Hey guys, it's Jake, and today I'm going to be showing you how to land as many interviews as possible. This is actually a hack. This is not something that you would find in any typical how to write a resume or how to do a cover letter or how to get interviewed or suggestions. I'm not going to be giving you suggestions on what to say in the interview. I'm not going to be doing any of that bullshit or whatever they sell you as snake oil. In fact, I'm going to be telling you exactly what to do in order to get interviews. And I've done this myself and it works brilliant. You need to change your idea of what an interview is. You need to stop thinking that it's all about getting interviewed by them, because this is the secret. Interview them. That's it. So here's what you do. You set up an online blog for free on Blogger or whatever. If you want to have your own site with a CMS, content management system, you can, to make it look, sexy or whatever. And you're going to be calling them up. You're going to be researching the company first, reading about them on their website. You're going to call them up and you're going to say, hey, I love your work. Talk about their work, and say, I am going to be writing an article on your company. Now, feel it out. You don't have to say, I'm going to be. You can also ask them if you can write an article on the company. But, hard sell them by telling them that you're going to be writing an article on them. So then what you ask is, can I meet with the owner and pick his brain? Because I think his work is so amazing and he's so awesome or she's so awesome. And you don't have to lie, really just find companies that actually are good companies and have good owners, because those are the types of places you want to work at anyways. Now this works if you're trying to get a job at the place or if you're trying to get them as clients, either or, if you're freelancing. And so what you do, I'll just erase that there, is you will make a list of these companies. And then you will go in and you'll set up an appointment, a day for you to meet. About 50% of them, there's this amazing thing. When you tell somebody that you want to pick their brains or learn from them, they actually love to share and talk about their successes and talk about what they did. And so you're going to get 3 payouts here. And the first payout is that you're going to be learning about the industry that you're going into, because you're going to be asking them all sorts of questions like, where did you get started? Who was your first client? That type of stuff that's valuable, because you're really going to be picking their brain. And you can either record it on your phone, or you can just take notes on a pad. And then this is what happens. 50% of the people you call and ask that, if you can interview them, will allow you at least 50%, maybe more, will say, yeah, sure, come in and do an interview. Of those 50%, at least 75% will turn into the owner interviewing you. And what's great about this is that the owner of the business, of the firm, is the final sayer. It's not always the HR person or the person who interviewed you, but you've now just interviewed the owner of the company. And because you've been talking about the owner of the company the whole time and talking about their success and, basically saying these things are amazing what you do, they already like you. And they already like you because they know that you're a go-getter. They know that you're somebody who's going out there and trying to write articles about people and learn. And they love that because they've been in that situation themselves, because they work for themselves, and that's what people do who work for themselves. So 75% of the time it'll actually turn into them interviewing you. So not only did you get an interview with them, which you wouldn't have gotten if you just turned in a resume, but you don't have to be targeting companies that are hiring at the moment. Target all companies, any potential companies that you'd want to work for. Because the truth is, a lot of companies could use help, but they're not to the point where they're actually going to start hiring people. But then they just need you to kind of come in and just be that, the straw on the camel's back. It's like, okay, this guy's awesome, or this girl's awesome, let's bring them in. Or let's have them start doing freelancing work, or let's have them start working part-time. so, I guarantee you, if you interview 10 companies, say it's a graphic design firm, you will get a job, a full-time job at one of them, or 2 part-time jobs or whatever, or start getting clients from that. There's no way. The very first company that I did this with, they've been a client of mine for the last 3 years, 2.5 years. And so this strategy works. It's very, very clever, and yeah, I think you should share it because it's worked. I've never ever turned in a resume, and I've gotten tons of work by doing this. And so share it. Thumbs up if you appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see you later. Bye. And so there's actually one more thing, one more benefit to this. So let's say you are in graphic design. You're writing articles about other graphic design firms that you would like to have as clients or that you would like to work for. Now, if you have your own website, you're going to be writing about these companies a lot, right? Not a lot, but you're going to be writing the name of their company in your article about them. And then you're going to be linking them to their website from your article, so they're going to appreciate that. But what you're doing is you're signaling to search engine crawlers that your site is related to that company. So when anytime anyone searches for Graphy Inc., I don't know if that's a real company, just guessing, Graphy Inc., because you've written about Graphy Inc. and you've said, Graphy Inc. is so awesome, blah, 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 blah. You've written Graphy Inc. like 7 times in your article, and you've linked to their site. Now whenever somebody searches for Graphy Inc., the search results will be Graphy Inc. as the first search result, most likely if they've done their SEO properly. But then the second company listed on Google is going to be you. Me is a GD, graphic designer. Right? So what you've done is you've optimized for SEO for relevant companies in your area at the same time. So there's 3 payouts here so far. You've picked the owner's brains of a lot of companies who are in the industry you're in. 2, you've made a lot of networking connections. And 3, you've now associated your website with all of these companies who are in the industry that you're in and live local. And there is a 4th benefit, which is you've created a ton of online content in the meantime. And so a lot of even more traffic will get brought to your sites for all sorts of topics, for all sorts of reasons, not just the fact that you've linked all of your content. And the truth is, a lot of these companies will link to your website. If you do a really good article, they'll link to your website on their social networking pages. And it's all good. I mean, the truth is you're helping these other companies out because you too are sending them business. But they are helping you in return. A lot of times people think that it's competition and that it's all cutthroat, but the truth is that 2 companies can help each other out. It's called cross-pollinating. And so, yeah, that's it. Good luck. I think you're going to do well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So other people hear about this, give it a thumbs up. Because I don't know anybody else who does this, and it's worked amazing for me. So, have a good one.